What's good, my lovely peoples? It's your main man Solace here, the humble servant of the life. Today I want to do this video called What is the Yoni? Now a lot of people use this word, some know what it means, some doesn't. It's an ancient word that the ancients used, describing something in life. Now I'm going to give you the textbook definition, then I'm going to break it down to you, the true way of what it is. Now, the textbook definition, Wikipedia, or whatever dictionary you want to go to, according to Hinduism, yoni meant vulva, which would be the womb, which is in a woman. So it basically meant the reproductive energies, the divine reproductive energies of the womb, which brings forth the life. So that was the yoni in Hinduism terms. According to Sanskrit, it meant the source, or the vagina, or womb. So this all refers back to female or woman. So it's a deep thing. Now, in this day and time, most people think that the yoni means vagina, and it doesn't. We have to grasp. The yoni is more than the vagina. The vagina is the pathway through to the yoni. So the vagina is like a gateway or a portal to the yoni, which would be the womb. Now the vagina is a part of the yoni, but it is not the yoni. It's a bunch of things that's a part of the yoni, like the fallopian tubes, the eggs, and all the other life that is within the womb. But to call the vagina the womb would be wrong. So to call the vagina the yoni is wrong, because the yoni is the divine energies of the womb. So we have to grasp. That's why I said the vagina is the yoni, but the yoni is not the vagina. So you can refer to the vagina as the yoni, but you must understand that the yoni lies within the vagina, or within the woman, in through the vagina is how you get to it. But this is all deep intellectual talk, so you must grasp. I'm going to try to simplify it. So when the sperm cell leaves out of a man, he hopes, meaning the sperm cells, they hope the portal is there. Grasp that, meaning a vagina. Because if the vagina isn't there, the sperm cells will be wiped off into oblivion. So they hope that the portal, which would be the vagina, is there. Because once they get through the portal, which is the vagina, and get through all their tasks, they can get the egg, which is the body. Now, when the sperm cell gets the egg, it is the womb, that energy, that is harvesting and bringing forth the life. So this is why the yoni, by textbook definition, was the source, or the womb, because that source of that energy is what's letting the sperm cell and the egg fuse together, develop. It is that energy that is doing that. And then it brings the life forth. So this is truly what the yoni would be. Now, this is where brothers in today times get it misconstrued, and you get the black woman is God, and a woman is God, and all of this, and the mighty all, or God of all things, would have to be a woman, because the life comes from a woman. It is harvesting in a woman. But this is wrong. This is what we must grasp. The yoni is not God. See, you have to grasp. Before the sperm cell entered the yoni, it was alive within the man. So grasp. The yoni isn't God. It's just like in Genesis when it says, The Spirit of God hovered over the face of the waters, which would be the primordial soup. So you can say women or the yoni would be the primordial soup energy that harvests the life. But the Spirit moved over it, meaning it wasn't a part of it. Meaning the sperm cell was not in the woman. It went into the... So grasp. To say the yoni is the mighty all or the God of life, well, what about the sperm cell? Because it didn't start off in the yoni. That's why I said this is deep intellectual talk you must grasp. Now, even a woman is a sperm cell that got an egg. So the yoni is within the woman, but the woman is still a sperm cell that got an egg. So grasp. The sperm is the spirit. This lies within a man. The yoni, which is the source of the divine energy, lies within a woman. This is what helps the spirits get the body. This is the world where the spirits get the body and develop to be pushed out. So it's a deep but simple thing. But you still must remember, women are sperm cells also. We are all sperm cells in eggs. Right now, I'm a sperm cell within an egg. Just more developed than I was when I was in the yoni. And the earth is like our yoni. It is the source of all of our energy. Life is within the life. This is why I said the solar system is a living being, just like us. There's many solar systems. So you just have to have a level of understanding to grasp things. This is why the sperm is the spirit is important. Because if you don't grasp that, then the black woman or anything can be God. But once you grasp the sperm is the spirit, then you lose sight of man and woman. And you understand, a man is just a half, and a woman is just another half, and together they make a whole being. Some sperm cells are male, some sperm cells are female, within a man. So you have to grasp. And when they go into the vagina, which is the portal or the pathway to the womb, which is the yoni, this is where they get the bodies. And that divine energy, which is within the womb, powers up the life and keeps it sustained and developing. So that's why the ancients gave so much reference to the yoni, as well as the sperm being the spirit, but they just had different words than us. This is why y'all must understand, books are like training wheels for people that cannot read the life. See, you don't know the life and understand things from the beginnings to the ends and just the design of life. You don't understand that. So you read the book to try to gain understanding of the life. Mind you, the book didn't make the life, neither did the man that wrote the book. So you're using the wrong thing as the source or the reference point. You're supposed to know the life so that when you read the book, it's clear to you. So this is why when I read Genesis and they say the spirit of boom, 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 swimmed over the faces of the waters, I already know what it's talking about. The spirit in the yoni. Simple. Now just remove man and woman from your mind, because you have male and female in every species. So grasp. The God thing, y'all have to get that out your mind. This boils down to the divine all of the life. So in every aspect or whatever level of life you're on, whether it's micro within a living being like me or you, or you're like us, or you're a planet within another macro being, whatever part of the life you are in, the yoni and the spirit will reveal itself through male and female. Those two divine forces, the spirit and the yoni, will reveal itself through the male and the female. So it's just a deep but simple thing that we must grasp. So I know a lot of women used to be like, man, if the sperm is the spirit, where'd that leave women? Your knowledge don't leave us nowhere. You gotta grasp, sweetie. You're a sperm cell that got an egg. So just because you don't bust nuts don't mean nothing. You don't have to bust nuts because you're special. You have the yoni within. And a man has the spirit. So you have the yoni and the bodies within you. And everything is basically just energy and bodies. So men have the spirit, which is the energy or the sperm. And women have the bodies in the yoni, which is the divine energy that harvests all that life. Now don't get lost and say, see, the black woman is God because the yoni harvests all that divine life. Okay, but just remember, the sperm is the spirit, and the sperm wasn't always in the yoni, which is in a woman. It was in a man. And it went through the portal, which is the vagina, into the yoni. And a woman is nothing more than a sperm cell in the body, just like me. So you must grasp, the yoni is within the body, and the sperm cell is controlling that. That's the spirit of God, as the Bible would say. Every book has its way of breaking the shit down, but if you don't know the life, you be lost. And this is why most of you beautiful, lovely spirits of the life are lost. Oh my God, come back.